Are you sick of hitting the ground before the golf ball and you have no clue what's causing it? Well, one of the answers lies within the transition. And in today's video, we're going to share with you a really simple drill and swing thought that helped one of our recent students, Christian, create that consistent ball followed by the divot. And it was so simple, we can't wait to share it with you. Let's get to it. Okay, so if you want to get consistent ball followed by the turf, you need to be against the impact line before you strike the golf ball. So the impact line is a vertical line from the outside of the heel up. Now the best iron ball strikers are against that line at least before they strike the golf ball. If you strike the ground before the golf ball consistently, there's a good chance that you are not getting to that line. It brings the low point well behind the golf ball, those horrible duff shots from there. So if you want to be a great ball striker with your irons, you need to be against this line. And if you look at the difference between setup from here to impact, there's a good shift of a few inches of really that lower body and the upper body there moving towards the target. This is crucial if you want to get the divot past the ball, which we know just feels so good with the irons.
It's definitely better. So one of the most important things that you need to do to be able to get to that line is to have a really good transition. Andy, what's transition?
Okay, well, transition is basically the link between your backswing and your downswing. So what we'll see the best players do, we'll swing back on the way back and move away from the golf ball. They'll have this transition where we shift that weight towards the lead side and then have this swing through. Now, what we see so often, and certainly with Christian, my student recently, he was having a great backswing, but he was almost in a rush to swing down with the arms before he had that transition. So impact looked a lot like this. Okay, it looked very similar to setup where he was short of that line. And if we can create that transition from the top where we get that shift towards that line, almost by the time the lead arm is parallel to the ground, we want to close that gap and beyond the line, then it's so much easier to create that ball followed by the turf. So let me hit a shot here, straight away, and you'll see this transition. And you'll see from there now, I've got this nice backswing, I've got this transition where I've moved towards the target, ball followed by the turf. That one felt really nice there. But if we can create that link between the back and the downswing, this is really the key for you to hitting those solid shots like that.
Oh, I'm actually quite impressed. I've got a smile on my face.
Nice.
That was actually pretty good. But look, okay, that's great, but it's also important to understand that physically there may be some things that we need to be able to do this, and we've actually got a drill that we like to get our students to do to see if you can physically move in the way that we want you to.
So you can do this straight away now, just the importance of being able to separate the lower body from the upper body. So what we mean by that is just go ahead and take your stance, arms across your shoulders, and let's see if you can rotate the lower body independently of the torso. So you'll see here in my golf posture, I'm rotating the lower body there without really moving the torso. This is harder than it looks, but one of the key things that this is going to enable you to do is when you get to the top of the backswing, you can start with that lower body and get this nice stretch towards the target. If you're here and you're locked up and you're doing this, it's very hard for you to start with the lower body. And what we often see is this over the top move here, which nobody likes. Being able to separate here like this enables us to do so many great things by shifting the pressure, but also getting the club into a great place on the way down.
He's making that look easy. Actually, if you're very brave and you want to video it and send it to us the first time you do that, we're going to see some interesting things.
We see all sorts going on when we do that, but it's a great exercise for you to do.
So before we get into the drill that really helped Christian, don't forget Meandmygolf is all about helping you with your golf. A couple of ways we can do this. You can subscribe to the YouTube channel, or you can also download the Meandmygolf app by clicking the link in the description. Right, Andy.
Okay, this drill was massive for Christian because he was struggling to shift that weight. He knew he needed to be against this line, but he was really struggling with it until we gave him this swing thought, which was really easy. And he was like, oh, I've got it. This is helping me do it.
A eureka moment, wasn't it, for him? I remember you telling me.
It was perfect. So what we did was we said, look, okay, let's imagine the backswing is 1, okay, and the downswing is 2. What we're going to put in between the 1 and 2 is an and, but we're going to stretch that and out. So it goes something like this: 1 and 2. And that and enabled Christian to get to the top of the swing and go, let's wait to swing the arms down. We're going to go and then swing, instead of swing to the top, bang, down with the arms, which is exactly what he was doing, and so many of you guys do as well. So instead of 1, 2, it's 1 and 2. And that extra and enabled that shift to get to the lead side and straight away, ball followed by the turf, and it looked so much smoother as well. Let's put that into practice. Got the ball striker towel here as well, which really helps me focus past the golf ball. So again, just 1 and 2. Oh, that was even better, that one was.
Oh, hey, you're actually pretty impressive today. Great drill to help you get to that impact line, but look, if you want more help with your irons, then Pure Your Irons is exactly what you need. It's our simple 5-step system. All you need to do is click this link over here or download the Meandmygolf app by clicking the link in the description. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.